Hi everybody, we're going to look at creating a new star that we want to say add, and in this particular case I'm going to be creating Helena Douglas from Dead or Alive 6, and we're going to look at how we might best easily do that. So we're going to just pick the female new superstar, and then we're going to look at how we might get to a point where we have a star that looks something like the one that we want to create. Unfortunately, I don't know much about Helena in terms of what moves she has and things like that, so I'm just going to go for someone that has a look, if you like, that we can perhaps utilise. We'll go with the technician initially, not going to put in persona or anything like that. And then what we're going to do is to actually give her the correct name, so just jump straight into Superstar and just get rid of all of that, because we actually want to give her the name Helena Douglas. So, so presentation name, we need to sort that out. Let's just see if we can find Helen, so she's actually there. She might be there. Helen, or at least Helen might be there, I'm hoping. Helen, but no Helena, so Helen. Oh, well, there we go. That's not bad, is it? So we've got Helen Douglas, even if we haven't got Helena. What we could do is we could add an A there. And just accept that. So what we're going to need to do is to create something with the body to get the right sort of body height, etc. So just drop into that. She is quite thin, so we're going to maybe stick with that particular one. And just give her some extra height though. 5'2" is not very big, so I'm just going to make her about 5'7", because I don't actually know her height, but that's probably a good height for her to be. 126 pounds, probably not a bad weight for a wrestler. Now if you want to go for another body type, slightly heavier built, you could probably go for this one, and you probably see that probably a little bit thicker set in the upper body, but not quite so thick set in the legs. So yeah, it's horses for courses, whatever you prefer. I'll stick with that one. That's fine by me. But again, you could, as I say, choose something. Skin colour's already quite close, so going to accept that. And the next thing I'm going to have to do is, because I'm going to have to refer back to the picture on my screen to be able to look at this lady, is to try and find the right template for her face. Okay, so she's got quite a long narrow face with the pointy chin, so that's probably not far off her face actually. So I think by the time we got the right hair in play, we're probably not far away. So let's have a look for her hair. The thing to remember here is that what we're trying to do is to actually mirror it with a picture that we already have. She's got almost a central parting with long hair flowing round to the back. So we're looking for long hair with a central parting, basically, roughly speaking, if we can find one. Ooh, now that's probably not a million miles away, although it's not very long hair. And this goes sort of down to the middle of her back, so it doesn't really have much of a central parting. It's better on the hair length. Yeah, probably not quite so good on the front aspects. So let's have a look. Let's just mark that one. Yeah. Let's have a look at that one. No, that's just wrong. There's no parting there. It's not very central, but the hair length looks good. Oh, it is central though. It's just not very obvious or coming around the face so much. So maybe that's perhaps as good as we could get. I'm going to select that as potentially the one that we want, because hair length wise it's a good length. It's about the right length look. So it's what we're looking for in terms of overall length for Helena, even if it's not quite the right shape around the face. So colour, and this is almost a honey blonde, so we need to go in, pick the honey blonde sort of colour. That's sort of the right colour, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to probably struggle to get maybe any better than that. So yeah, I think we'll stick with that. Yeah, looks good enough to me, or close enough. So what I normally do with that is, when it comes to eyebrows, when you get on to do the face on the appearance, then you know, make them the same sort of colour, but darker. So usually, if we go with colour, oh, I didn't check the colour of the eyes, but I'm going to go with blue. Yeah, that just wants to be a copy. Doubt she's got different eye colours. So look at our eyebrows. It's probably looking a little bit harsh, maybe. They are quite bushy, so I think that's probably not a bad look. I'm going to go with that, select the right blonde colour and just get to the colour picker and just make them a little bit darker. So usually the eyebrows are a bit darker than the actual hair colour anyway, so we're going to stick with that. Our phone keeps going off, so yeah, you have to bear with me. She's got a smallish nose, eyelashes, let's have a look at, oh gosh. So eyelashes, probably this one is quite close. Let's run with that one. And eye makeup. Yeah, that's probably not far away anyway. So we just go with that. Probably want a slightly different colour. And lipstick, it's a paler lipstick than that. So it's a sort of a pinkish colour. Lips aren't too far away from that shape though, so we'll stick with those particular lips. I think they're okay. So we just need a slightly lighter colour on the lips. So if we just go down to colour picker, we just need to go over here to the left a little bit higher. And just pick something that's a bit closer to Helena's lips. Well, that's lucky, I think she's got blue eyes. There we go. So if we go with that. Her nose probably needs pinching in a little bit. So we just accept that. Her nose is a bit too broad at the moment. Just going to accept that. So just go to the face template. Just squeeze that and look at that. So I'm not sure about her nose, it's a smallish nose. Excuse me. Stop it! That's the only problem when you have a dog. There we go. That's probably marginally better in terms of the face template. So attire wise, we just need to get a certain look for her. Now let's say you wanted a jacket to go over the top. It may be limited to what jackets you can use, but again, it's a question of having a look, see if you want something on there. I'm going to have jacket. See, we've still got lots of space. If you look on the right hand side of the screen, we've got 70 out of a possible 128 in terms of the number of parts. So we've got plenty of space for a jacket. So I'm just going to accept that. First attire, given her appearance and given her some basic look with an entrance attire.